our new logo, NFP, for Not Funny Podcast. Welcome back, guys. It's myself, Sam Rolas, and my co-host, Jackson Pearson, back with you guys for Not Funny Podcast, which actually, we are no longer Not Funny Podcast. Well, we are, but we have changed to an acronym, and you guys might have noticed already. What's up with that flag? Oh,
it's a little different colored.
It's a little bit different, and there's a little bit different of a tone to it.
It's got
cooler,
a couple of wrinkles in it.
Couple wrinkles. It has been folded for a while.
It's brand new.
So it's brand new.
They'll come out.
But that is our new logo, NFP, for Not Funny Podcast. If you guys couldn't figure that one out. But yeah, that's our new logo for our podcasting. And
we have a couple
other things that we're announcing as well. So to get into some other things that we wanted to do with this podcast and with this platform, we wanted to create some different aspects of this business. I feel like I'm doing a presentation right now. What am I doing?
I know you are using a lot of words right now.
Yeah. So basically, I'll just sum it up for everyone here. Sorry, I started reading through
that's a
message.
work text.
Oh, cool. So basically, to sum it up here, we are dropping 2 other forms of content that we'll be releasing.
We're expanding
so,
the podcast. And, it's kind of weird because our brand is if you'd consider it a brand, we're a brand.
Yeah, we're a brand.
This is our brand.
We just rebranded.
Yeah. Okay. But if our brand is Not Funny Podcast.
Yeah. Not Funny Podcast.
But yet now
we have 2 new things now that we're...
But the other things aren't Not Funny Podcast, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
They're Not Funny, Not Podcast, something else.
Yeah. So the other 2 things that we're going to be adding on here, and these things are going to be kind of... Our plan right now is to do once every 2 weeks. So there'll be one week and then one the other week and back and forth. But we are going to be dropping... Not Funny Gaming, which will be NFG. That's going to be super exciting. It's going to be listening to the same match. Jackson and I play some games and have some good content on there.
Which we are not gamers.
We're
by
not
any means.
Well, we're not good gamers.
Well, yeah. I usually only play games in the winter, but now I'm going to be forced to.
Now we have to play video games.
We've already actually have a little bit of content to bring already.
Yes, we do.
We've had these ideas, and we haven't even talked about the next idea.
Well, should I do the other one? Yeah.
Let's
so the other thing that we're going to be adding into is Not Funny Vlogs, which will be NFV, and you'll be able to see these on our channel reflected. They're going to have their own separate playlists, so there'll be the NFP, NFG, and NFV. And those will be kind of like the trifecta for us as of right now.
Right.
And we
don't know how it's going to go.
We
could change how we do things. Watch us grow and change.
Yeah,
is what I say.
I think we're going to be posting we're going to be having that for YouTube. I think I'm going to just keep the same for Instagram and just be posting other things on there. The gaming and the vlogging.
We're not going to have a bunch of different things.
We're not going to have a bunch of different accounts because we're not big enough for that yet.
Yeah. When we get to that Not Funny Productions stage, where the big umbrella, and we're talking about this we're this big podcast. But, you gotta fake it till you make it.
Are we gonna have to change our name after we get Not Funny Productions? Are we gonna have to do NFPP? Podcast
probably,
Productions.
Probably. We might have to hire a lawyer too, because that'd be
interesting.
Because if we actually get a decent following,
well, we can figure that out later.
Yeah. You have a lawyer, right?
Huh?
You have a lawyer?
Yeah, definitely. For all my different things.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you have a trial lawyer.
They're actually in the court right now.
Oh yeah,
they're Amber Heard's.
Oh yeah, okay. Good luck. Is that why you always lose your cases?
We don't talk about those.
Did you? Okay, I know we're doing the little promotion thing.
Yeah.
But did you see where he asked Johnny Depp a question? One of Amber Heard's lawyers asked Johnny, or no, it wasn't. It was some like doctor or something. He asked the question and then he started saying something, and himself said he objected it and said hearsay, and the judge is like, "You asked the question."
I saw that. I did. It
was kind of funny.
That was funny. But yeah, I mean, since we are promoting that as well, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We do have that giveaway going on still. We still need to hit that 75 mark for subscribers in order to get that $50 gift card to Topgolf along with a free merch item. We are at 50 subscribers right now on YouTube, so
2/3 of the way there.
We're 2/3 of the way there. Yeah, sorry, I have to do that math in my head.
We've had these ideas in the shoot for a long time, and they turned from ideas to we're actually like creating them, like behind the scenes.
Yeah,
like as this is going on.
I mean, we've been working on both of these projects for about 3 months now.
Yeah, I probably put about 30 hours a week into this.
Me too. I'm always trying to find a good gaming spot that I can record.
Yeah.
But,
right.
Yeah, we already got some stuff in the shoot, so it should be coming out here. Probably by the time that this drops out, we'll probably be dropping our first one that next week. And
we don't really have a schedule for these videos.
But what we want to do right now, and I think that's my idea of it is putting out, so like we'll have the gaming, like a gaming episode come out, and then the next week we'll have the vlogging episode come out, and then gaming, vlogging, which
so is subject to change as well.
Yeah,
we don't know how that's
depends on how the public likes it.
Yeah,
depends on how many 8-year-olds are watching.
And I also want to mention we might not always both be in them.
Yes, that's another thing too. We're gonna
that's a new thing because we always do stuff together, and now we're gonna
now I'm here now, and you just don't want to hang out with
me.
Well,
that's not what I'm saying, but there is times that we'll have Sam will do his thing and then I'll do my excuse me. Sorry.
You got it. Spit it out.
We'll be doing our own thing as well as together.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. We're both really excited for this next chapter of Not Funny Productions and Not Funny Podcasts.
It's so sentimental, this next
and
chapter.
Follow us along on this journey here. But other than that, did you have anything else on that, or are you ready to get this party started? Yeah. Sorry.
If you had to come up with the ingredients for this podcast, what would it be?
The ingredients for this podcast.
Hard work. Determination. And love? No. Monetization.
3 ingredients for this podcast, I would say cold. It's always cold in here.
Cold? Yeah.
It's so cold in here right
now. Like.
Spit it out. And
we say like a lot. I did notice that when I was listening to one. I don't remember why. Last night I was doing some research on our own podcast, and I just did it right there. Like I always say like all the time.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Okay.
Ingredients.
Yeah. What was that?
Hard work. I don't know. That's probably something we could come up. Should we come up with a slogan? Doesn't have really anything to do with it.
Wandy's.
All right. Well, I wanted to show you something.
Okay, what's up?
Were you going into something just now?
No.
Okay. I got something in the mail.
You got something in the mail?
Yeah. Did you see what it was?
No.
It's been sitting.
But I feel like I know what you're gonna show me here. Oh, you got the box.
It's my Star Wars soap. I've wanted this stuff for I
remember in like October,
6 months.
I feel like dang.
Voila.
Have you used it yet?
Well, This box is empty.
So,
so actually, it's a kind of a funny story. Let's see if I can.
You're gonna put it over the candle.
There we go.
That looks nice.
Isn't that cool? So it is just a collector's box. You know, it's a pretty big box too. It's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
It's a big box.
Like I thought it was gonna be like, I don't know, like this big.
Uh-huh.
But it turned out to be pretty big. Dr. Squatch, not a sponsor.
Wow. It could be though. Dr. Squatch sponsor us, please.
That would be pretty cool. I do like their soap. Otherwise, well, before we get into the sponsorship too much, they might not want to be a sponsor after what I have to say about them.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna talk some ish.
Oh no.
Right now about them. So I ordered that soap, and it's not cheap. You know, it's like. Sorry.
Okay.
I ordered that soap, and it's not cheap by any means. Sorry. Okay. It's not cheap. I keep saying that. So it was like. Yeah, thank you for that. It was approximately $40 for the soap. Now that's expensive, but I have wanted it for a long time, and it was May 4th. May the 4th, and they had a discount. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna buy it. I've wanted it for so long. I'm gonna treat myself. And I ordered it for the package. Clearly, I mean that's what it's about. It's not about the soap because you can just buy that soap off their site.
Oh.
And the box comes and it's all damaged. And I'm not about that. I mean, it's the collector stuff. It's expensive.
Is that the damaged box?
It is, yeah.
Oh.
Did I tell you what I did though?
No.
Oh, so I emailed them. I had not used the soap yet. I emailed them and said, "Hey, what's up? I didn't get my box is all damaged." Like as soon as I opened it, it was damaged. It was not me, I promise you. Like one of the pieces is like completely falling out and whatever. So I emailed them. I'm like, "Hey, can I get like a new box, or how do you guys normally handle this?" And they're like, "Well, we can't do that. Sorry." I'm like, "Well, what do you want me to do? I ordered it for the collector's box. Like that was the whole point." And they're like, "No, we can't do it. Sorry." It had something to do with like they have to like order the box with the soap or something. So they couldn't just send me a new box.
Weird.
For whatever reason. So they actually gave me a refund.
There you go.
And I got to keep the soap. And then I used that refund money to go on eBay and buy another box.
Just the box?
Just the collector's box with the little mini boxes inside.
Interesting.
Like brand new, untouched.
But like no soap in them.
No soap. The soap, for whatever reason, isn't in it.
He used the soap.
Probably. So that'll be here on Wednesday. It's Sunday now.
Oh, that hasn't came yet.
No.
I feel like you ordered that a while ago, didn't you?
So I did tell you this.
Yeah,
story.
you did tell me about this. I just played dumb.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to play dumb.
Well,
but
because I already am dumb. Took me a minute to figure that one out. Well, that's interesting.
So yeah, I'm excited about it still. It's a really cool thing. I've wanted it for a long time. I'm not even like a Star Wars nerd either. I'm really not.
But you just really wanted that.
I really wanted that soap.
And
I thought it was so cool.
It's pretty neat.
I like Star Wars, don't get me wrong. I think it's one of the better sci-fi movies ever.
Do you like Star Trek?
No.
Have you seen Star Trek?
No.
Neither have I. Do you like Spaceballs?
Yes.
I haven't seen that either.
Oh, really?
No.
Well, that's a good one.
I feel like
It's ridiculous. It's so stupid.
Things like that.
Have you ever seen Dodgeball?
Yes. Dodgeball is a good movie.
Yeah. There was an era of movies right there where it was like right around. Oh. Okay.
You want to take a
No.
Oh.
There was an era of movies that was just like so cringy and stupid, but they're like iconic movies now.
Yeah, like anything with Vince Vaughn. You know who Vince Vaughn is, right? I love Vince Vaughn.
Really?
I just love everything it is. Like that and like The Internship. I don't know if you've seen that movie. That's a good one.
Who else is in that? What's his?
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
He talks like he's got a weird talk, like accent.
Yeah.
Talks weird. I don't know if I can do the impression, but
is he Australian?
he kind of has that. I don't know if he's Australian,
I feel
but
like
he
he
kind of
is.
has that. Oh yeah, man. No, that's not. Nope, that's not African. That's African.
Oh yeah, man. Owen Wilson's Jamaican. That was good.
Whatever.
You want to try it again?
No, I don't. We on these boss, man.
I can.
Nope, that's still Jamaican.
I feel like
I think I can only do Jamaican.
I feel like you're gonna come off a little insensitive now. You're working yourself in.
No one's watching at this point. So we're gonna get back into that part 2 of the like music wise. We started talking about it last episode. We got through the artists and we got through the albums.
So this is part 2.
This is part 2. But we're gonna get into our top 5 songs of all time.
And this is where it gets a little greasy. Not greasy.
It does get a little greasy.
Well, it gets a little stretched out because it's easy to go through an album or an artist faster. I'm not saying that we're not going to be able to go through these pretty quickly, but it might be strung out a little longer than the other ones.
Did you have any, before we get into it, did you have any honorable mentions that you wanted right away? From the
songs?
From songs.
For songs. Not on the top of my head, but
okay.
I do have a lot of honorable mentions that I could come up with.
Okay.
But I just won't.
I do have one that before we recorded last podcast, there was something that dropped that I really liked.
Oh,
so
boy. Are you serious? Is it off that new album?
Yes.
I thought you didn't like that new album.
I had to listen to it twice.
What song? Okay, yeah, go into it. Now, what song was that?
I really like the song Count Me Out by Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I don't know it. I probably listened to a part of it because
it's pretty good.
I tend to, like, when a new album comes out, I tend to just kind of like click through, listen to 30 seconds, click through, listen.
See, I listened to the full thing and then I like went to reviews or whatever, and they're like, you got to listen to it twice in order to get the feeling of it. So, because it was all right, and then I went and listened back to it, and I was like, there's some good stuff in here. Like, it's definitely not his like, it's different because it's not his normal like type of music like compared to his older albums. But
it's really different.
It's a lot different, but I think he did a pretty good job with some of it. But I really like this song. I also had some other ones on there too. Savior was good. Mirror was good, Mr. Morale was good, and so was N95. I really liked a lot of that album. I don't think it's in my top albums just because it's very new, and I probably just really like it because it just came out, and I haven't heard anything from Kendrick since 2017. That's
so weird. That's a long time.
I know. Well, he said too at the very start of his first song, he's like, I've been dealing with something. 1,875 days I've been dealing with, and that was the last. And that was however long ago it was when he dropped "Damn" from 2017.
So he wrote that song hedging on this is when the album's gonna drop.
Yes. So he actually dropped his.
What
album
if it would have got delayed?
Time.
Yeah. What if it was Kanye? Kanye could.
Well, Kanye'd be like 3,455.
Yeah,
days.
And then plus some because he'd be late.
Yeah. But yeah, that's one honorable mention. I really like the song, and I like a lot of other songs on that album. But I don't know how long. It was an honorable mention because I don't know if I could put it in my top 5 because it's so new.
You did explain that.
Yes.
That new songs and albums and things.
Yeah, but let's get into the top 5. Did you want to start?
No. I mean, since you're taller, you should probably start.
Since I'm taller?
Yeah.
Oh.
That makes.
How about now?
No, you go ahead. I'll.
Oh God!
Unless you want me to go first, I don't really care.
I can start. So
number 5.
Number 5 for me is, and I think I actually said this
before you begin. What are the chances we have crossover?
Very little.
Very little.
I don't think that.
Do you have 5 country songs?
No.
Okay.
Do you have 5 country
no.
songs?
Okay. Anyway, go ahead.
So my number 5 is "I Don't Care Anymore" by Phil Collins. I think I talked about this before we went out last night or last time, but I really like the song. Super good. It's older and it's been around for a while. It's just got this super good like. I play it whenever I leave like school. Like when I was leaving school this year, I blasted it in my car while I was driving through campus. Just like I don't care anymore. I'm out of school, and it's just got that like you just don't care anymore about anything. You're like, I'm done. I don't have to worry about this and that and whatever. I'm pulling my hands like off camera now. You can't see that. I just really like the song a lot, and I definitely think it's in my top 5.
That's cool. I never expected you to have Phil Collins based on your like your albums and stuff.
Yeah,
and that was a shock. I do like Phil Collins. Does he sing "On My Way"?
He might. I know his most famous song is the what is that song?
You know, from Brother Bear.
I mean, movie, I only know a handful of Phil Collins songs. I don't.
I know he sings.
In the air.
Oh.
In the air. It's in The Hangover. Have you seen that movie, The Hangover?
Oh wait, no. What song was I doing? No, that was Wonderful Tonight.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. So long. All right.
Anyway, Phil Collins is good. And I don't know. I probably have. What's that song called again? That you like?
I Don't Care Anymore.
I Don't Care Anymore.
It's a little. It's not.
I probably have heard of it.
Yeah,
but
I'll play it later.
Not as popular as popular.
It's not as popular as the most popular one, but I really like it.
Well, and that is, I would say that's probably your closest thing to country.
That's probably the. We'll see.
Oh, I'm not saying Phil Collins is country by any means. I'm just saying
I might have one closer to your genres coming up.
My number 5 is "Always on My Mind" by Willie Nelson.
I know that song.
Maybe I'm in love. I just think it's a beautiful song. It's a timeless song. It's not a song that it is what it is. It's not a song that like it's like crazy good vocals or like crazy instrumentally or like groundbreaking in how the song was put together. It's just such a good lyrical song. It's an emotional song. You know, it really and you could say it's a sad song. I don't really think of it as a sad song. I just think of it as a good love song. You've heard it, right? You know what song it is. So.
I know what song it is.
Yeah, and I can play it. I used to play it on guitar and stuff and
flex.
So flex.
No, like flexing with the.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, I don't really have too much to say about it, but
that's good.
A lot of my family likes that.
I think it's funny how our our music list, like you're like looking at like everything that's like timeless and just like always going, and I'm just like, I really like this song. Like this came out like 5 years ago, but I really like it.
I'm not saying too much about it. I would say I feel like I could go more into it.
Well, no, like each of your songs are these like older songs, or like your artists and albums are these older things that are like have developed over time and are still loved by a lot of people. And I'm like talking about like everything that's happened in the last decade. Speaking of things that happened in the last decade, my number 4, I don't think it's going to be on yours, but it is country.
I don't think it's going to be on mine either. Well, I can tell you it's not going to be on mine. Go ahead.
Beer Never Broke My Heart.
I don't know that song.
By Luke Combs? You don't know that song?
No, how does it go? Beer never broke my heart.
Hold on.
Heart. Beer never broke my heart.
It's
Oh, you're gonna play it? Just sing it.
I just
do it's on your list, but you don't know how to sing it, or
I don't know how this started. Hold on. Let me just pull my headphones off for a sec. I'm just gonna move over here so I can't hear it. I just gotta hear the first start of it like in choir.
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, you do know. That's all you needed to hear. How's the chorus go?
Ice cold beer never broke my heart. Like a diamond ring at football team.
Wow, that was okay. I do know that song. I actually know the
Sorry,
words.
I just needed like the first like beat to get me on the right note, because like
that is surprising for me.
Yeah,
that you like that song.
Every time I get past a certain point when I'm coming back from college, like there's
you
a
said
certain
that
point
time.
I'm like
far enough north.
Country. I can't listen to rap or pop anymore.
Yep.
It is country.
Yep.
So
because of where we live.
Yes.
Yes.
So that's a
relatively new song as well.
Yeah, it is. It's just, it always gets me hyped up. That one, or like One Too Many, is a really good one by Luke Combs too.
See, I know the songs, I wouldn't know their names for whatever reason. I can't think of.
The only artist that I listen to in country is Luke Combs, which sounds so basic, which probably is.
No Willie Nelson.
Wheeler Walker Jr.
Oh yeah, there you go. Okay. Speaking of Wheeler Walker Jr., I'm totally lying.
I was waiting for she's a country fan.
Yeah. My number 4 is If I Ain't Got You by Alicia Keys.
Okay.
That's a good song.
That's a good song.
That's another one of those timeless songs that everyone knows. Maybe not everyone knows the lyrics to it, but it's a relatively liked song, I would say. And Alicia Keys, I love Alicia Keys. I don't remember if she made my list, but I love her as an artist as well.
I don't think she made your list.
Okay,
I know Adele
I'm
did.
looking at it. She didn't, but it's just because I don't know a lot of her songs, but the songs I do know of hers are like phenomenal, and she's crazy on the keys. And that's just one of those.
Keys if her last name's Keys.
Yeah, well, yeah. So that makes sense. If I Ain't Got You, I think it is her most popular one.
Okay.
Maybe behind
I know
like
some
No One.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's a song where she really stretches her voice and does a lot of things with it, and good piano playing. It's clicky, like you hear that piano, and it's like it clicks in your head.
Yeah.
And it's a really good song, and I like it. I used to listen to it a lot, and I still do. It's one of those ones that hasn't really lost its
touch,
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Anything else on number 4? Okay. So going into my number 3, like I said, I'm picking everything from this era,
right.
Except for maybe I Don't Care Anymore. But this song kind of defined my senior year in a sense in high school. And I don't know. I feel like this song is probably the best song that this artist has ever put out, and he's a huge artist. Started from the bottom.
Oh, yeah,
little backstory
that is defining.
Yeah, it did kind of define a little bit with senior year. And Jackson would probably know this, but
I was there.
You were there. We had to sing a choir or a song in front of the choir. We could do it in groups and everything like that. And
you decided not.
I decided not to, because the seniors were all a part of the honors choir or whatever, and I had to miss it because I was on vacation, so I was not accepted into it, and they did some song or whatever, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna do something by myself. So I sang Started From the Bottom, or rapped Started From the Bottom
in
front of like 80 students in choir.
That was iconic.
It was pretty iconic.
It was pretty funny. Pretty awesome.
I even had on my graduation cap Started From the Bottom. Oh.
You should have done that for your senior spotlight too.
What?
Your senior spotlight?
I didn't have a senior spotlight.
I know, you should have done that.
Oh,
for
yeah.
It. That's
it's just in front of a whole crowd, just like started
just
from the bottom.
Get the crowd going. I was so nervous when you were up there.
Here. Like,
I was so nervous you were going to say a curse word or something.
There was a lot of curse words in that song, so I also had to just keep it. I had to
PG.
like practice the clean version and just make sure I didn't say anything.
Yeah, and now from here on out, now you always sing it clean.
I always sing it clean. Yeah, but that just brings back a lot of memories.
Right. Why did you choose that song for that, by the way? Was there any meaning behind it, or was it just?
I think because
you just knew it really well.
I knew it really well.
And
It was
popular.
pretty easy. It's not a lot of like. I just have to say started from the bottom.
Yeah.
And the curse words I can manage around. Because some of the other songs that I listened to back then had a lot of curse words. It was hard to kind of like move around those. And I had bought it actually clean like way back in the day and like listened to it when it was clean. So I knew the clean version and I knew the words that they used to like put out instead of the curse words to still make it flow right. So that's how I ended up deciding on that. But yeah, that's my number 3.
Should I go into my number?
Yeah, go for you number 3.
All right, we're gonna take a left turn here.
Oh boy,
sharp left,
left,
almost a U-turn,
like full on U-turn,
like
back to the
like 115 degrees turn left.
Okay.
This is classical.
Oh.
Did you ever see me as a classical guy? It's actually Franz Liszt. I don't know. I said Liszt. I think that's how you pronounce his name. That's how it's spelt. And I think it's Franz Liszt, and it's called Unso Spiero.
I don't know this.
I can't. It's not like I can sing it to you right now.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful, beautiful song. It's moving. It just puts you in some kind of mood. And especially if you play any kind of piano, it's just when you watch somebody play this song, you really appreciate musical skill. Because it is a very difficult song, and you're moving up and down, but you're not moving all the way across the keys. Because I always feel like if people are playing down here and then they're moving all the way up here, I just kind of feel like that's just like you're trying to look better than you are.
Yeah.
If that does that make sense? Like you're using the whole keyboard and you're trying to look like you're. But with this song, when you're playing it, you're all over the keys, but it's for a purpose.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's a really good song. You got to listen to it. If you don't like classical music, I'd say listen to that song. That is. Okay. It's an awesome song for.
Is that on Spotify?
It is on Spotify. Okay. Yeah.
We'll have to find it for the playlist.
Yeah.
We are putting a playlist out for all these songs. Oh yeah,
I forgot. Did we mention that before?
We did mention that before.
Okay. We got to do that too.
Yeah.
We haven't done that yet.
It should be out by the
Well, we couldn't do it until we because we don't know what we're.
But okay. Anything else on number?
Unso Spiero?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. So number 2 for me, you probably don't know this song. I think for this one, it's not so much like, I'll just say it. So, this song is like kind of 2 songs in one. It's a 9-minute song.
Really?
Yes. It's called
I have one of those actually.
Oh, do you?
It's my number 1.
Okay. So this one is called Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst.
Okay.
So this one is like 2 different songs together, but they come together so well. If anyone, so this is Kendrick Lamar. It was part of his Good Kid, Mad City deluxe album. This song just goes through like this it's a little bit emotional, kind of sad, like kind of talking about like some deeper stuff, some of his background and stuff, and then it kind of comes back to the end. And they're like basically talking about like it kind of gets into a little bit gospel-y type like salvation and like later on some other stuff, but it's just a really like beautiful strung out song. And like I am so tuned in for the full 9 minutes. Like it's just like it keeps me tuned in the whole time, and that's why it's up here so high, because I really
You're good. Didn't hear it.
But that's why it's so high up here. I really like it a lot. So
and when did that come out? When did that come out? 27. It was not 2017.
No, it was probably like 2012, 2011, 2017 something like that.
Was Damn.
Yes.
That's crazy. I feel like that album just came out.
I know.
Sorry to talk about it different.
No, you're good. But yeah, that's kind of where I would say that. Yeah, that song is way up there, just because it's like, it's not so much like this like hype rap like everybody wants, but it's more of this like deeper meaning, deeper like different aspects of it that are just That's not a word.
Compilate? Is that what you're trying to say?
Compiled.
Compile.
Into a 9-minute section.
Close enough on the compilate.
Yeah.
Should I go into my number 2 or
you got it? Okay. Yeah, I'm just checking when this.
Okay. Well, my number 2 is Post Malone, so relatively new.
Oh.
It was off his. I
Came out
should
in
have wrote
2012.
down the album, but it's beer.
Beers and
beer bongs
and
something else.
something.
I don't know. It was off
beer
that
bongs and Bentleys.
Right? Oh yeah, that's what it is. So relatively newer album.
The song is 12 minutes. The Sing About Me I'm Dying of Thirst. 12 minutes long. Longer than Runaway by Kanye.
Yeah. That's a long song. But anyway.
Sorry.
It's off his Beer Bongs and Bentleys album.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called Stay. Do you know that song?
That's a really good song.
So I never listened to it. I never heard it until about 2 months ago.
Mm.
So you know how you were saying like your favorite songs aren't newer songs?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is new to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like changing for me. I just there's something about that song, the simplicity of the chords and the changes in the key. It doesn't do a key change ever in the song, but and he's got a little bit of like it's almost rap in it.
Yeah.
And I just think it's such a well put together song. I think it's the best song he's ever put out, for sure. Mm-hmm. It's a great live song. Like if you hear it played live, and the story behind it, and it's not like a story song, but it's the meaning behind the song is really good too. So anyway, that's all I had to say. I really love that song. I can listen to that song over and over and over again. I know every word, every chord. It's a very good song.
That song and Blame It On Me after that is really good. I really like this album. I listened to this a lot last year. It was a really good, I really liked it a lot. Even though it did come out in like 2018.
And it's just frustrating to me that I just discovered that song. Like it sucks.
Yeah. But
anyway, number 1. Let's hear it.
Number 1 for me is you're gonna be like, really? You gotta put this one at number 1.
Wait.
You think
Khalid?
What Khalid song do you think it is?
Oh, okay.
I feel like I mentioned it in the last podcast, but I didn't say that this was my number 1.
Is it the one with the feature?
It's not the one with the feature.
Okay.
It's right before the one with the feature.
Oh, so it's off his second album.
Yes, it's off of Free Spirit.
Why, I should know this.
I'll just say it.
Yeah,
it's 100 by Khalid.
Why do I not know how that goes?
I can. I know the lyrics to it, but like I don't. It's like
okay.
I gotta do another.
Okay, go
another
ahead.
one of those like just
go ahead.
Started here. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Why is it not popping up right away?
Oh.
Hold on.
Take your time.
I'm taking my time.
We only got 4 minutes left, but take your time.
Life is never easy when you need it to be.
Oh, yep, I know that song. Okay.
I love this song so much. Like it just every single time because it's like it talks about how you have 100 things you gotta do today. Like you have so many things, and it's like talking also about like how many people. Okay, this is a little bit darker, but how many people actually like how many of your friends are real friends? Like like actually care about you, like are checking in on you, and not so much just like for Khalid, it's like. For Khalid, it's more like, are they just friends because you're rich and famous, or is it because they actually care about you? And I really like this song. It's a little bit deeper, but it's just got a good upbeat to it. I always listen to it whenever I was driving to the assembly line job that I had to work at.
It was a little bit of an uplift.
It was like I got 100 pepperonis that I got put on this pizza. But yeah, that's my number one. I love this song. It's never not been a turn off for me, and it never was like on radio, so it wasn't like overplayed ever.
Right.
So
yeah, those are the good ones.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go into my number one here. Once again, John Mayer. It's off of that live album I mentioned before.
Okay.
It's called In Your Atmosphere. I don't know if you've ever heard it.
Sounds familiar.
I think it is the only time he really ever played it is or when it was recorded. Was at that live concert album. I don't know. It's a beautiful, cool song. It's something you can relate to. He talks about he doesn't want to go to LA anymore, and he doesn't know if he should, and he doesn't want to, but he wants to at the same time. Like he can't, he just can't do it. But yet, if he doesn't, it's gonna be just as worse if he doesn't go to LA to see this girl. And obviously, you can't. Not everyone can relate to going to LA. He doesn't want to go to LA, but and and it's not necessarily that he wants to see this girl. I don't know. You kind of got to interpret it however you want. I mean, it could be maybe he just doesn't want to go to LA, but I don't think that's what it is. He says, I don't think I'm going to go to LA anymore. Not sure that I really ever could. And he just, there's something about that, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a decision making, and it seems like either decision is a bad decision. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's a super good song. There's another song attached to that if you listen to the album, which is also a really good song. The guitar playing is just unbelievable what he does. I mean, I know the song from front to beginning. I can't play it like he does.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I know every note and chord.
But it's just not
There's
the same.
something about it that's just so different, and it sounds so good when he plays it. So that's about it. And the voice is real good. I think it's one of his better vocal sounding songs. So, but yeah, that's it.
Super good. Okay.
All right.
I actually did have one other honorable mention thing that I that kind of popped up, and it's I don't think it could fit on the list, but I really like this song, and you would know it because we sang it in choir, and I love this song. I still love this song.
What it is?
What is it?
Bridge Over Troubled Water.
No.
Wait.
Like I'll sing this. Like,
Demon Pony Frau is dead.
No. I hated that song.
Really?
It was so hard.
It was a cool song.
It was just so hard to learn.
Yeah.
But I still like.
Do you remember that one?
What was the I think that was the one where it's like drinking water, like limes. No,
that was.
What was that one that was like?
Dun 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 dun. Softly falls upon.
Yes, that one. I don't know how you remember these so well. Like I don't remember.
Well, once you give me a little click, I can.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of those songs.
So one that really came up for me that I really like, and I still like sometimes.
I think I know what it is.
You definitely know what it is. But even like I'll pull up the YouTube of like some of like a choir singing it so I can get into it, and then I like turn it off and just sing the bass part because I know the bass part. Emerald Stream, which our viewers probably don't know that song.
You want to hear something?
What's that?
So I was in choir. I was the tenor lead. Or whatever. What did we call that?
Like tenor.
The leader person in that group.
Yeah.
I never sang that song.
You never sang that?
Not once.
Why?
I do know it. I never sang it. I wasn't. You guys. We never did it once when I was in choir.
Oh.
Isn't that weird?
When did you come in the choir?
11th grade.
We must have done it 10th grade then.
Yeah. Unless you were in something else that I wasn't.
No,
that was like adjacent to choir.
We did it for contest.
I do know you guys did it.
I love that song.
Before I was there.
It was my favorite song that we did because I think it was super like soft at some points, and then it was like harsh. Let me just tell you about this. It's just, I love that song so much. And that's when you started talking about, not that it has anything to do with classical, but as soon as you said something about
it's in there. It's in that
kind
ballpark.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, that song is so good. I gotta talk about that too. Which none of our viewers know it, but if you look up Emerald Stream, on
I think
YouTube,
it is a pretty popular choir song.
Yeah,
I feel like it is.
There is a choir that sings it on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube. I really like it. I really like the bass just because I could sing so low. I was the bass, so I could sing that low part and just be like loving it. The one song that actually fit my voice.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
I feel like we could go into a whole other podcast just talking about choir experiences.
Yes, I think that's something we can do, but
maybe another time.
Maybe another time. But yeah, that basically wraps it up here. Did you have anything else? No? All right. Well,
I would just say we have, like we started this podcast with, we have a lot coming, and now it's legit. It is
legit. It is out. It is here, and you guys will be seeing that coming out.
And we were kind of like, when should we talk about this? Should we do it now? Should we wait a while? And we finally got here.
Yeah,
so
and we're here.
It's been a while. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at official Not Funny Pod.
And go watch those videos right now. They're out.
Go watch them out. What?
They're out.
I think I should stop. I think I got to stop podcasting now.
We have gaming and vlogs. So
Yeah,
go watch those videos. Also, that's it.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Like. Get that.
Click that bell. Is that a thing?
Click
we
that
can start
subscriber notification.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That subscriber bell.
Click the bell.
And get us 75 so we can drop this awesome giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys.
I will mention one more thing too.
What's that?
We have another big announcement coming. That's also been a long time coming.
What's that?
And I don't want to mention it yet.
Okay.
But
we have something
next
big
time.
coming.
Bigger.
Oh.
Not
I know
bigger,
what you mean.
Not bigger, not bigger, but
huge.
Big for the podcast itself. Big.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about, but I don't.
Well, we were working on it earlier.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well,
so we won't mention it now.
Oh.
Yeah, now you get
I was
it.
thinking of something else.
Okay.
We have other things we have things that are coming up.
Yeah,
here, so.
we got a lot going on.
Anyways, well, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.